Okay, hello everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to the game of nerves. And the big question is this the end of the correction? Well, I think you all know that everything I say is based on Bitcoin's recurring similarities beginning in 2010. And these recurring similarities are the reason why I said that we will fall all the way down after reaching $13,000 again. Now, let's have a look at the first wave in 2012, and we want to focus on um, these three lows. So we're getting three lower lows. You know that I say we need three tests of the channel line. So this is in 2012. As you can see, the information is a little bit incomplete. It looks like that, but right there we can see that we have three tests of the channel line, three lower lows, and when you look at the exponential ribbon, you can see that we break this ribbon. All right, this is the second wave of that bull market, and again you can see we have three lower lows, and also we break the exponential ribbon. Again, we have three lower lows, all of them testing the channel line, and we break the exponential ribbon. This is the daily chart. Then again, we have three lower lows, and at the end we break the channel line, and also we are below this exponential ribbon. All right, you can see it right there. Now this is the second wave of the last bull market, and again we have three lower lows, and at the end we break the exponential ribbon. Once again, the third wave of the last bull market, and again we have three lower lows and we break the exponential ribbon. Now this is the wave that we are seeing right now, and as you can see, yesterday we've been coming very close to this red line down there, but we didn't break it. All right, it was a support at that moment, so Bitcoin started to move up again, and this is absolutely okay, no problem for us. But this means that well, when we say these recurring similarities play a role, then we need to see Bitcoin coming below this exponential ribbon. And right now we only have two lower lows. All right. So again, we need the third one, and we can't see it right now. And let's go to live chart. So well, a lot of things happened in the last days, and as you can see, this is the start of this bearish trend, and I told you that there is a head and shoulders formation, and I think it is very likely that we will break this neckline and come all the way down. Now, what is also important, when we take a look at this first drop, then we can see that we came nearly to 17%, and then we started to move to the upside again, this kind of correction to the upside, and after reaching this point, the highest point of this correction at that moment, all the way down again we have nearly 17%. All right, and what we can see right now is this correction to the upside. All right, so very similar to this one. Now, what we can also see is that this is a bear flag. We have a large flag pole. We have a tight flag, and as you can see, we broke this line, this support line, and then we came all the way down, and very beautiful when you take the height and put it right there. As you can see, absolutely perfect. And let's do it back again. Now, what we are seeing right now again is this large movement, this continuation of the bearish trend. So this is very important that we have a very nice and large flagpole. This is what we can see right there. And then we get this rectangle. All right. So let's do a little bit like that. So we're getting this rectangle. Now, what is important, as you can see, Bitcoin broke to the upside. Now, when you remember the continuation pattern that I've been talking about in, I think, 2 days ago, I told you when things like that happen, it is very likely that it is a false breakout. Now, this doesn't work always, but because of my experience, I can tell you I love to trade bear flags. All right, and I love to trade these. And what I love trading the most is when we get this breakout to the upside, although we've been expecting a breakout to the downside. So this is something like the continuation pattern. We had this breakout to the upside, and I told you we will see the rollover. Now, what I want to see is that Bitcoin comes down, comes back again, shows us this rollover, comes back down into this flag, and then, well, nearly crashes all the way down. Okay, so I think this is very similar, and I really don't think that this is over. And I want to show you something else, another indicator. So when we go from the highest point to the point where the drop stopped, as you can see, Bitcoin came up to nearly the 38% Fibonacci level, a little bit above it, but then came all the way down. And when we take a look at this drop, what you can see is that Bitcoin came up to the 38% retracement level and is now starting to come down. Maybe it goes up again and goes to this point, like there. So we were a little bit above the 38% level. Maybe we see something like this again. But as you can see, this is playing a role right now, and I think it is very likely that we see the rollover, and then Bitcoin will fall all the way down. All right, I think this is a very likely scenario. And let me have a look on what I want to tell you else. Yeah, that's okay. So this is very important right now, and I think, I don't want to give you hours, but I think these are the last hours of the correction. All right, I think tomorrow all of this is over, and in the next hours a lot of things will happen. I'm really sure of that, because I'm seeing this right there. All right, I think this is a false breakout. So I think it is very, very likely that we will come all the way down. And when we take the height of it, all right, and put it to this point right there, all right, look, we can come all the way down to this place, to this circle. All right, so yeah, this is my opinion. Now, what is going on right now is panic, a lot of panic. This is why you see these large candles, all right? A lot of panic, but what is important, it seems like the most people are not buying this dip, this bottom. They're not buying it. This is something, there are some traders and also some people who don't know what the hell should I do. Is it now, is this the point where Bitcoin will move up again? But it doesn't look like that. Guys, I think when we reach the bottom, it won't look like that, all right? 8,500, 8,850, I think this is very likely. For your orientation, don't focus too much on that number, all right? I think what is very likely is that we will break the exponential ribbon, and then we will come and test this channel line again. As I told you, 3 tests, 3 lower lows, and right now we only see 2 lower lows, so I think this one will be the third. When I see this, this bearish trend, this is not over yet, not for me, all right? But what I want to tell you is very important is to make your decision and say, all right, I've got enough. I will buy in now, and then I will lean back and be happy when it's up again. And this is absolutely okay. You don't have to take that risk. Well, I believe in my analysis because I've seen a lot of things that proved it to me, like this drop. All right. Now you can make whatever you want. All right. I'm just sharing with you the things I see, the things that I think are very likely. And when I see this and when I see this, I think this is just a continuation. This is just a little stop, a little correction to the upside. Absolutely normal, nothing unusual. We never see a vertical drop all the way down. Something like that doesn't happen. So this is normal, absolutely normal. And as you can see, the bearish trend is continuing, and again we get this flag, and now we have a false breakout. I love to trade this, so I'm waiting to see if Bitcoin comes back down, and this is the sign for me this will go on the drop. So these are the things that I'm focusing on right now. So as I told you, these are the last hours of the correction. This wave will be over, and we will start to move to the main trend line. Now, well, as I told you, make your decision, and I think $10,500 is a very good entry point when you think about what we can reach in the future. So that's it for today. I'll keep you updated, and I want to thank everybody for subscribing. Over 100 subscribers, this is great, and thank you for the comments, for everything, and I hope this is helpful. I love doing this, and yeah, thank you very much for everything you're doing. So yeah, have a nice day and good luck. We'll see you soon.